you want to tell them why you crushed on Saturday?
Okay, well,
We know, but they don't know.
It's up to him if he wants to tell them.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
It's the code of conduct. I don't bring up someone else's drug use unless they bring up their drug use.
Okay.
Is that how it works?
That's the thing with drugs. You don't bring it up.
No, sorry, you were an adult who did drugs. Take the consequences. Fuck you, I'll bring it up.
Episode 45.
45 in the tank, huh?
I'm Brando Jokes.
I'm Ariel Kagan Comedy, and on the 1-2s.
Max Sheldrick.
Yeah.
Why do you say
he does have
like it's a DJ?
Yeah, he's the producer DJ.
Yeah, what is the 1-2s?
He has so many more than two things going on.
Okay.
Like
just,
ones and twos, but like
just how you do that.
on the 8 and 9s.
How about you do it next time?
I can't do it.
You introduce him next time. You always wait for me to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend, great producer.
Like you can just be like.
You want the truth? I give Max the benefit to introduce himself. Yeah. And then you end up introducing him.
I'm not good at it. Am I too muted?
No, I like it.
It's sexy.
Okay, all right, cool.
I feel like you're narrating a book.
So sorry I'm late. I was caught up because I got into a phone call with Tyler Hartley. Shout out Tyler Hartley.
Tyler Hartley.
He's got big things planned for our Instagram page.
Nice.
So it's just like he agrees. We're going to start pumping out more content.
And the poster's got to go back into the grind.
Sick.
We're going to do that.
Look.
Come to our shows. We run the Backroom Comedy Club. If you don't know us in Toronto, come check out the shows. And just watch us be hilarious fucks.
Now I'm also late because
Max murdered on Saturday.
Before I'll get into that, but before also I'm late. I want to apologize. I was told that my pants looked homeless, so I changed pants.
Who said that?
But nobody can see your pants on the pod.
No, it's not about the pod. It's just that we're going to the club right after this. It's just I was told that
You do look fresh now.
I was told my pants look like someone left them for a homeless man.
He went home. Who do you think told him that?
Yeah, who do you think? It was the store clerk.
Ghosts?
The store clerk was like...
Your wife?
Your wife.
Your future fiance and wife and La Sola.
So Max smashed on Saturday. The person who I hope to spend the rest of my life with.
Nice.
I like how you said hope.
I've been around for 38 years.
Yeah.
Nothing against it.
But it was just like so emphasized.
That's fair.
It's like the person I hope.
Hey, here's the thing. I think the reason that today we got into a little technical difficulties is because you had expectations on today.
I didn't have expectations. We had a fucking plan.
Did you have expectations on that plan?
No. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, I make plans. One of us fucking has to.
Well, we gotta stop referring to them as plans.
I'm not even A-type, but you guys make me
We gotta
A-type.
start referring to your plans as expectations.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm not wrong, though.
I even let you guys set the times. That's what's the most insane part about all of it.
No, the most insane part is this. I have to change. I'm listening, but I'm too hot for this jacket.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't take the jacket off. Brandon, you look too cool.
I know, but I'm too passionate.
You look too cool. Come on.
Come to the Backroom Comedy Club.
Now
to see
your
me look
collar's
cool.
popped.
Yeah, but I'm cool with that.
Yeah, he's got to keep it cool, bro.
I'm cool with that.
A pop collar? That's fucking
I wasn't able to do
sick.
it back then, so now I can pop
You weren't a pop collar guy in school?
No. At one point I was wearing 2 collars, and then I would double pop. But I went to a school where you couldn't.
Is that when you started rapping?
I started rapping before that, but I went
You
to a
had
school.
2 collars at one point?
At one point, I would.
That
go,
was a
in,
trend for a while.
I would
No.
rock 2.
Yeah, it was a trend for a while.
Man,
the
you guys,
double collar.
How much older are you guys than me?
Well, I started that trend. I didn't know South Africa picked it up. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You made it all the way there, bro.
All the way there to South Africa. And then
Actually, this is pretty funny. So I posted our latest sketch with Harv in it, and people from my hometown slid into my DMs, and they were like, "This guy would crush pussy in South Africa," about Brandon.
Oh yeah,
I've heard that about Brazil too.
Like it's like what? I was like, what? And it was a female friend, and I was like, what?
Dude, I never hear those comments.
Yeah,
It's
I
because
never.
on this side of the world we call it emotion, but on that side of the world it's passion.
Yeah. I wish you could say it in Spanish right now.
Le Passiono.
Okay, that's racist.
It's not racist. It ain't right. Already checking the time?
Yeah,
you got
already.
somewhere to go?
Yeah.
I got a buzz on it. I'm just gonna fucking
You
put it
gonna
on Do
yawn
Not
now?
Disturb. Jesus.
Fucking
This is just
guy.
fun. So
Bring him in to produce.
So
and he
there's
just-
some stuff I wanted to talk about today.
Oh, we're finally teaming up on Max, and you're gonna back out.
I'm not that guy.
Oh,
it's on me. I'm
come
happy
on.
he made it to begin with. And
He's
it's,
still checking it, like
I'm trying to turn it on Do Not Disturb.
like he's not at work right now.
it's true. Instead of acknowledging like, hey Max, why are we so late today? I was like, you have expectations.
Yeah.
Let's do
Fucking
it. So why are we so late today, Max? Wait, sorry. You check your watch. We'll wait for you.
Okay. All right. Do Not Disturb is on.
That took
Why?
you
What
a
if
while.
something bad happens? Be disturbed.
Wait, you're in charge of our tech, and it took you that long to put DND on?
I don't know how to use this watch.
Yeah, I
right?
don't know either.
I
I don't
barely
have to
know how to use this watch.
Do you use it mainly to time yourself on stage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
that's-
record myself. It's really good.
Oh, it can record yourself?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
It is pretty
We
sick.
should get our own.
You flopped so quickly.
Why?
You were like, fuck that watch. Oh, can I get one?
I didn't say
Okay.
fuck that watch. I said he's the guy in charge of our tech and he doesn't know how to use his watch.
So-
actually, listen to what I say
So
once
tell
in a
us.
while.
So tell us about your day, Max. So after you crushed on Saturday,
Oh, buddy,
Why,
that was.
do you want to tell them
days
why
ago.
you crushed on Saturday?
Okay, well, I was. You know.
We know, but they
Okay.
don't know.
Go
It's up
ahead.
to him if he wants to tell them.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
it's the
I've
code
already-
of
I
conduct.
I
You don't
just-
bring up someone else's drug use unless they bring up their drug use.
Okay.
Is that how it works?
That's the thing with drugs. You don't
That
bring
think
up.
so.
No, sorry, you were an adult who did drugs. Take the consequences. Fuck
Yeah.
you. I'll bring it up.
No. Okay. Ask me the questions that you want to ask.
No, I wanted to talk about how funny you were.
Okay.
So have you
On
done
acid.
drugs? Have you done mushrooms and done stand up?
Absolutely, all the time.
Well, I mean like a big dose of mushrooms.
Like
What's the biggest dose of mushrooms you've done and done stand up? Mine's a
One-
gram.
1 gram. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 gram, and that's also manageable. This was something entirely different.
yeah, of course.
This was so much worse.
Apples to
I don't think
grapefruits.
I could do stand up on acid.
I shouldn't.
I don't think I could do it.
Trying to kiss everybody.
Yeah.
In my mind, it was okay. So everyone went at it with like a different game plan. Robert tried to just.
Whoa, Robert had a game plan?
Robert tried to come up with like the pontification, like, yo, I'm on acid. Isn't that crazy? And it's like that the audience didn't want that, obviously.
Like it is crazy. Go seek help. Just not.
Yeah. And
You
to
were
be-
insane.
To be
This is
fair,
your art?
I've talked to him in depth about this, and I told him that the game plan that I had was no
Do
matter
my
what
material?
I'm going to be on acid, but also try to do my material the best I can.
What was cool about your brain was how we would like help with jokes because we all wanted to hear the roofer shit. And we
Yeah.
were all just like, roofer, this. We're like shouting out things and you're not grabbing it. And then he's like, so tell us about your wife. And then you just boom. And then you just
Yeah.
like get in. And it was
Man,
wild.
my thought process being in that environment, I shouldn't have come out. To be fair, like
You
that.
shouldn't have come to work high on drugs.
No, I absolutely shouldn't have.
It was very funny to watch his anxiety in the back, though.
It was
like it was like being in a nature show, being like, "There's the comedian
Here's the thing.
experiencing his anxiety."
You weren't even there at the beginning when I would come out and be like, hey, you guys ready? And Max would be like, I don't want to do this. And then Natish would be like, stop being a pussy. This happened 3 or 4 times where I'd come out, I don't want to go on. Stop
Bro.
being a pussy.
Bro. Okay.
You got bullied into a set.
Yeah. And then
Then finally, Natish, I was like, yo, Max, you're on next. And Max was like, I don't want to do it. And then Natish was like, good, it's getting late. I want to get out of here. And I was like, no, like you're going, stop that. Get on the
Yeah.
stage. And you did great.
it was honestly it was a big breakthrough in in terms of like my headspace. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy.
Would you do it again?
No, never.
But
never.
you don't appreciate the breakthrough now post.
Sure,
it's too
but it's
short.
like I could have probably done.
You could have got there without
hasn't
the
even-
acid.
Like, dude, it
hasn't
was
even been a week yet.
it was
Yeah,
so long.
That's fair.
That was so long. It was a good 12 to 13 hours of just constantly losing my
Oh, I
mind.
don't mean doing it. So you wouldn't do acid again? Not
Oh,
the
I do.
stand-up
I would
on
do
acid.
acid
Not
again.
do acid and stand.
I would do acid in the woods. I would not do acid. I would not do acid and then go into a comedy club ever again. That was.
I get it. That's why I don't do mushrooms. That's why it's because I want stars. I want nature. I want fucking.
Can I tell you guys my first acid story now?
Absolutely.
It's so fun. It's so bad.
How many people did you kiss?
None, zero. I just got out of my breakup and I moved into a basement, no
The
windows.
big breakup.
Yeah,
This is like we were in
the
your
big
life
one.
for this.
Yeah, well, Max wasn't, but like we weren't
I'm just
friends.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's so weird.
No, we didn't know each other. Like,
That's fair.
yeah, we just didn't know each other.
It's the summer, isn't it?
No,
That
it's
wasn't the first time?
January.
Okay.
January, I moved in with my aunt, who I first moved in with when I moved here, in the basement, no windows, and Soldo, shout out Kevin Soldo, he's like, bro, you need this. So he gives me a tab
Not
acid.
in your prison cell.
Yeah, and I go, he's like, do it alone, do it. So I like research on Reddit, they like, it lasts about 12 hours. And everyone talked about the drop. Everyone in their post, there was like, you're going to feel the drop,
What's the drop?
which is where you drop into it, and then the first part of it is intense, right? And so I knew it was coming, but I did not know what was coming. It was wild. I dropped into it, and then I I didn't lock, but I closed the upstairs door to get down to the basement, and then my bedroom door as well. It's being like, leave me alone, right? And my aunt came in while I was mid-trip, and I had just looked in a mirror by accident, which you're not meant to do. And I was just like, get the fuck out! Like, I just screamed.
You're like a cat. If a cat could
It
talk.
was insane. It was like, it was like,
Dude.
it was a nightmare.
How are things with your aunt now?
Yeah, we're good. Well, I mean, she wasn't like, you know what I mean? I assume she was like, he's on drugs.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you tell her later?
No.
No?
I come from a conservative Jewish family. You think they'd be like, sick, this guy's... I mean, they can see it here. I don't give a shit. But like...
Yeah, no, I know my mom's done acid before.
Oh, my mom's done
My
a lot
parents
of acid.
100% have done acid.
Yeah.
100%.
But
This side of the table...
100%.
Well,
I'm convinced
your
my dad Seaman
Yeah.
was high
Your dad
on
fucked
acid.
around with drugs, right?
yeah, my dad
Yeah.
fucked around with drugs.
Acid's one of those. That was big back then.
Apparently, I found out that he was doing meth while he worked at the carnival. So he
Like
was,
for the first time?
yeah.
That's where he tried it?
No, that's where he was doing it.
They were like, here, this new carnival act.
My dad-
Go, you got to hit the meth.
No, he was have you ever seen like they have like a machine gun, like pellet gun that you have to shoot the star out?
Yeah.
That was his game, and he was just smoking meth while watching it and like going over it like a Jew. He'd look at the car,
Like a Jew?
like
Yeah, he did
jeweler,
say
like
like
a jeweler.
he did stop at the wrong part, but
Yeah,
I knew
sorry.
he was going to say
Like
jeweler.
a
Like a Jew, just looking for the looking for the diamond.
Looking for that scheme.
And he was
He
going
did
over
say
it.
like jeweler.
Yeah, but
Can't say jeweler without Jew.
it's true. It's true. You can't.
I think meth. First of all, what I
Is
like
this
about
where you wanted the thing to go?
no, what I like about these stories, what I like about this is I get to know you, and it's just like you've done. Do you ever like look in the mirror and how proud you've come from being so white trash to where you are now?
Yeah. My mom has been getting mad about the fact that I've been saying that we're white trash.
I'm
She's
sorry,
like,
Dad did meth at the carnival, Mom.
yeah.
Sorry, working at the carnival.
Yeah, my mom's like, we were not white trash. I'm like, I lived half the time with Dad. And she's like, okay, he was white trash.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm like, yeah, he was white
Well,
trash.
that's fair.
Wait, didn't you fuck the white trash, Mom? That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Just like,
True.
Mom,
And
you're-
also,
just let the white trash come inside of you.
When I lived at my mom's-
not too little much.
when I was
He's
lived at my
opening up.
mom's,
Hold on.
when I lived at my mom's, I lived on a farm, and we would burn our garbage.
Well, it wasn't
Pretty well.
plastic.
Yeah, it was.
That's white trash.
That's white trash. So yeah, like we're white trash. I played a lot
Send her
of
this clip.
Mom, if you're listening,
dude. I played
Send her
with
this clip.
gasoline a lot as a kid, way too much, with no supervision whatsoever.
if it makes you feel better, we're cheap Jews. We have to come to terms with that every day. Well,
You know what?
I don't like being included.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying
That
though?
makes
Like
me
the
feel a lot
the
better.
more we run the club, it's like we can't run away from our destinies, guys. Like it's just it is what
I
it is.
it's like, look, man, we're also stereotypes. And it's,
Some shit you just can't break. We like money, man. It is what it is.
You're fucking psycho.
I like how that's just a Jew thing. Well, Jews like money. Like nobody else likes money.
I love
apparently
money.
not as much as us.
I love money.
As much as you love burning plastic.
No,
Yeah.
that's my favorite thing.
Pretty cheap.
It's the cheapest thing.
I'm gonna try to remember my notes, but the first one I remember, I had a really good conversation this week with Alex Fortin. Shout out Alex Fortin.
Nice.
We just talked about
I'm pulling up his notes.
we talked about the process.
I
and
keep Brandon's notes
and
for him.
this is no
Good.
starting new.
Starting new. We just started this
So
today.
the first one is just like, you know, I used to give tips. This isn't this is a basic tip. Whatever. I'm the guy that said coincidence is man-made. Before I just meant fate is not. Fate was religion, but we're not going to get into that. That's past episodes, not doing this. Okay, so tips kind of. Where we're at, or where I'm at least, I'm able to trust the process. Whether it's the stand-up, whether it's the club, whether it's content with you guys. Whatever we're doing, I am able to trust it. But the next step is to enjoy the process. I have a hard time with that. Whether it's like, I'm pretty good at like seeing other people's success and not getting jealous and butthurt. But like you've seen it. I'm a petty little bitch like everybody else. So if you can like, and you're good at this. What I like about working with Ariel is Ariel enjoys the process. I see it. I see you make a graphic and a sigh of relief. I see you dance on stage, you know? A pirouette or whatever the fuck it's called. I see it. So it's like for me and like Max hanging out with you, you have a hard time enjoying the process. But then the final stage is like the no expectations.
I go out of it sometimes.
You're very good at enjoying. You're very good at like, I don't know if it's being present
Yeah, that's all the meditation. Bro.
But it's like, I'm just saying that like, if you want anything in this world, and we're proof now with this club, is that like you have to trust it, which I honestly believe everyone at this table does.
Yes.
Whatever their process is, they trust it. The enjoyment, once you can enjoy, I'm just saying that enjoying's the hardest thing on the planet. If you can enjoy something, that's like you're already a step.
It's funny
above.
because so many people tell me I don't know how to enjoy things.
Well, what do they tell you don't know how to enjoy? Because I've seen you like the things
like,
you love. Like if I see you playing FIFA or we're eating a good meal.
You guys
or
remember
just
when I
talked
fucked up
tennis,
Harvard?
You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like I've seen you have a good time and enjoy. I've stand up again. I can't think of any more ballet terms. I don't even think I said that one properly. But when Ariel does his hip hop dancing
A
on
curtsy
stage,
at the end.
you know, when he's doing those neck roll fucking breakdance moves.
I don't do that.
But you enjoy the process.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm trying to. I guess now forget the tips. Do you have any tricks to enjoy the process? Oh no, go back to let's go to the conflict. What do people think you don't enjoy? Relationships, the company of others, people being late.
I'm late in my own life all the time, but I'm like 10 minutes late.
Were you late
15
for your
minutes
own
late.
apartment?
No,
I've done that.
I don't think I could ever
He's
do
kind of
that.
doing the same shit you were doing to me on acid. You're like, what you're gonna go up and do, Max, is you're gonna talk about your fears.
Yeah, that's what I did to him. I
Like,
literally,
yeah?
I literally-
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do?
I
Like,
asked-
that's
I
not gonna
wanted
go
it.
bad.
Yeah, but it would have been fun.
It would have been fun for everyone but me.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I would have
Stand up, bro.
I would have had the worst time ever if I was just like, I got a lot of anxiety.
See how funny it is?
Oh man, I tried
Starts
texting.
hyperventilating.
I tried texting Tisha like so many times, like because she had called me and like when she was leaving, she was like, "Hey, make sure you feed the dog." But I was also on acid, and that was when the drop was happening, and it was fucking intense.
You're like, these used
I
to
was
be
like-
wolves.
But I was like, absolutely, I got it. I got the dogs. I'll feed them. And then I didn't feed the dogs.
Yeah, of course not.
And then she calls me and she's like, "Did you feed the dogs?" And I tried lying immediately.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Why would you lie on acid?
look, I was weighing the options of her being furious with me. And to be fair, she wasn't furious with me, but I thought everything was catastrophized. Everything in my day, I was like, the worst case scenario is happening right now.
She loved drugs.
And I was like,
The first thing he said to me when I saw him, he goes, everybody hates me. That was like the first words.
Nobody hates it.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, everyone hates me. Everyone hates me.
everyone.
No one loves me.
Don't drugs sound like fun? I saw an episode of Degrassi High when I was a kid, like the original.
I've never
I'd
seen
never done
Degrassi.
acid because the guy the guy found out he got his girlfriend pregnant. Did acid, fell off a bridge, and I was like, "Nope, I'm never doing that
yeah.
one."
So
You know someone wrote that though, right?
Now,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's hyperbolic.
That sounds
I feel
that sounds more
prop.
like he didn't want to have a kid than the acid's fault.
Don't you love like old '90s shit where it was like, "What's worst case scenario?" You know, like
Why
It was,
did they talk about abortion first? They went straight to jumping off the
no, he
bridge.
fell off the bridge. He did acid,
I
and
thought-
he got a brain injury.
You made it sound like he fell off the bridge.
No, he had a brain injury, and now he's this guy raising this baby. Okay, in the fucking
This is an intense
in the
show.
new generation.
Wait, this was
it's
your
the father.
kid's show?
Yeah.
Degrassi? I never watched
Welcome to Canada, bitch.
No wonder you're all so fucking depressed.
You mean it's the snow?
Crazy.
It's,
it. Yeah, the snow is why we were
That's
depressed.
some
it's also why we're
crazy
funny.
shit.
Is the
Yeah.
snow?
Yeah. So
Nice.
So this
I'm
weekend,
sweating.
come catch Max Sheldrick, Backroom Comedy Club. High
Dude, we're
on
18
something.
minutes, bro.
I'm just trying to say.
Oh,
Max
I
will
thought
be
you were
high on
rapping it.
something. No,
No.
Max high
All right,
on
guys.
something. I was just trying to give the whole tips where it's like, I honestly, without sounding like a Buddhist monk or like I figured out life, because that's the first mistake. If you trust it, you fucking enjoy it, and you fucking don't have any expectations on it, you've won.
Here's how. Okay, you want to? I'll answer the question.
What was the question?
How did I get to?
Because you
have
trust
more-
it. There's
how
no
did-
doubt you trust
How
it.
did I get to more enjoyment? Step at a time.
one
right?
step at a time.
One step at a time. I just found things I liked and then just did that.
Sometimes we do this show and it feels like you're Mr. Rogers.
Pretty
or like,
gay.
Or like a 90s.
Thanks, man.
No, but it just feels like you like.
Thanks.
Because
Thank
you're
you.
good enough. You're good enough to like.
Yeah, one step at a time,
Bro,
just sucking your
you
dick.
built
Get over here.
tension. You built this like tension where both me and Max were like,
But it's true.
You had us on the tips of our feet, and then you just gave us this answer like,
Yeah, that's
Come
what
back next week.
That's what
and-
you all fucking do.
I'm just
is
joking.
what it is. and shit.
I'm just
No, I know.
joshing.
Why are you offended that he said your thoughts were gay?
Because it was good advice.
But
you
why is
fuck.
gay
It was good
negative?
advice.
He wasn't saying it negatively.
No,
he
he
was
was.
saying gay like a little
It was
freak.
very
It was very
negative. It was very negative for no reason.
It was
You know why he
100%.
does that?
Because he's insecure.
And he's white trash.
Absolutely.
and white trash. Yeah.
White trash loves saying
Insecure
gay
and
is
white
negative.
trash is a good name for this episode.
Or just fucking an album.
Insecure and white trash.
Yeah.
That is a good name for an album.
Yeah. Someone would see that. And
Number
be like,
2.
Yeah.
So what was my next thing I wrote?
Oh.
I think I remember some of them.
Yeah,
Okay, here's
try.
one for Max. Would you rather would you rather be on a show where an amateur right before you does 5 to 7 of their best material? Or would you rather a pro just fuck around?
Pro fuck around. Has to be pro
Because
fuck
you're
around.
you're the pro fucking around, I guess.
I mean, if it's an amateur that's a
No, it's a tight. I mean like someone who's got a tight 5'7", but they're still.
Oh.
I mean like a
That's
showcase set from someone who's not very who's
Pro fucking around.
but like the pros making
I
an
like
effort
watching.
to not.
I like watching my I like watching pros fuck around because it's like it's them in their element and they're just like they're usually trying new shit. Like if they're fucking around, then it's like that's fun for me to watch. But also
Because we've seen it so much.
like a 5 minute.
Like, I love watching Max fuck around on stage.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
A 5 minute,
That's fair.
a 5 minute showcase set from like a guy who's got like their like
Who has a tight fucking 5'7"?
like a tight 5 minute. Like if the audience is fucking ready to go by after that, then it's like I know I'm gonna have a good set.
That's why you like. I know what you.
I would
want.
say-
your style, but for you, it's just like you enjoy hanging out with us. I assume you're at a point now where if you got a big gig, you'd ask one of us to host or open.
Yeah.
And like, what would you prefer? Would you prefer someone who has
He's not
the
asking us.
tightest 5'7"? No, I'm just saying in this dream scenario because when I wrote it, I knew your answer.
Yeah.
Your answer is like, I'm an elitist at comedy. Oh, someone's an amateur, not on my stage.
That's not what it
That
is.
was Ariel's answer. Oh shit, you've only done comedy for 6
No,
years.
get the
Peasant.
fuck outta
You
here.
can bus boy. You can show run. I'm a woman. You can bus boy. You can bus boy, woman, peasant. But in a Max's
Man, you
world-
make me sound like such a nice guy. Thank
Whatever, do an impression of me now.
you. Hey, guys, everything's great.
I'm late, sorry.
That's pretty good.
What? What? What just happened? Wait, what were we just talking about?
Look, this
What?
is fun, guy.
Yeah, we're just being assholes now.
It's a
Not
big,
even.
really
Let's do
mean-
Max.
No, because after last week's
Go ahead.
episode of just reacting, and now that it's on camera, and I haven't even seen it yet. But after doing that, it's like, goes back to that first conversation, why I brought it up, was it's like, I trust the process. There's no doubt that I know I'm funny, and I know that we're good at running clubs, and I know this is a good pod, but then now it's the enjoyment. I'm going to throw a hissy fit on a pod, because, like, this is the best part of life. Some people today, like, it sucks you were late, and it sucks that I got sidetracked when I
That
got
is
home.
fair. We could
But,
have been
like, this is
at
our
work
life.
today.
We
You know
could
what I
have-
mean?
We could have 9 to 5s, boys.
We could have been. I could have been listening to someone tell me what to do all day.
You're right.
No, you would have had a pod in your ear all day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
instead we get to make a pod. So I'm beginning to enjoy it.
It's pretty sick.
You know?
Look,
That's good advice.
it
What'd
is
you do
pretty
today?
sick.
Oh, I got
That's
to
a
hang
good
out with
tip.
my best friends.
Hang out with your friends all day.
Well,
We're
that's
at
not a good tip.
we're at 23 minutes,
Sorry,
boys.
at all day when they show up on
Can
time.
we do rule of power? Because what I've learned recently, we don't have to.
We can.
But the only
No.
reason I really want to is they've been coming true. Since
We-
you've brought it to our lives and since, like, no disrespect, no one even listens to this. Our producers that
80
aren't our
people.
friends, the producers that, I mean those people.
Oh yeah, the people he's talking
The
about.
producers that are our friends are the fucking worst, and the producers that they're not our enemies, but like aren't our friends.
Yeah, good.
Are great or fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's be real. If we were enemies with Max, he would have been the first one here today. He would have slept outside the fucking door. If Max knew he was getting paid from an enemy, oh my god, he would have
That's true.
fucking been here.
That is fair.
Imagine if me and you were enemies. We might have more than 16 people at a show recently.
Okay. So I had told Ariel.
You're really selling us not to
No,
be
I'm
friends.
selling
You know
Robert
what, guys?
Green's book.
Let's never talk ever
No,
again.
I'm selling
okay?
Robert. Go out and buy a copy of Robert Greene and get someone whose voice is as sexy as Max is to read it to you.
Okay. I told Ariel this earlier today. We lost an episode. No, you got.
sorry.
Oh, Jesus, sorry.
I
That
do
was
love
killing
you.
me.
No, I heard we
I didn't
lost.
see it.
And what episode did we lose? The one where I threw the hissy fit?
No,
or just
that
something,
one's
something
out.
me doing comedic genius.
We don't know.
That one episode, the one episode, it seemed
it was
like
the third of the day we shot 3.
Real talk, if it's like stand-up,
It's
it was
fine.
the best episode we ever shot. But let it go. It's in the past now.
Yeah, you got to think about it.
So we got to redo an episode. We got to redo one of the logs.
We just did it right now. We have to do it. Okay.
Yeah, do it. Let's go.
redo it. Okay,
we'll have
so-
fresh perspective.
Okay, so number 4
I hope
was
it's the one. I hope it's Don't Work with Friends.
no,
Number 3.
Don't do it.
It was number 4.
Actually, do it. But we weren't friends first, but you know the story. Yeah.
Number 4 is always say less than necessary.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So when you're trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear, and the less you less
It
in
says
control.
common?
Yeah, common.
That's what it says?
I mean, in my
Words
life,
are cheap.
This is fair. In my own personal life, when I'm not hanging out with you fucks, I'm trying to talk less.
I'm trying to talk
I'm
less
trying
with
to
you
talk
guys.
less.
I think everything you've taught us is kind of accurate. We live in a world where, like, I can't speak for yourself, but I know that
fair.
we're
He's
not
keeping
filtered.
quiet now.
No,
just
but
to-
we're not filtered, you and I. I know when we hang out, if you have an emotion or I have an emotion, it's the Bubbies Boys brand. That's what we did. But, like, after hearing these things, it's like, yeah, I would play poker with words.
Yeah,
It makes perfect sense.
yeah, like
This guy's a fucking evil genius, yo.
It's also the same. Like poker is a good example of this, where it's like if you talk more, then it's like more telling.
Tell that to Phil Hellmuth, my man.
No, he means
have no
literally show your cards. He
No.
doesn't mean chirp.
Phil Hellmuth is called the mouth because at a table he'll literally the whole time he'll just be like, "You're an idiot. You're a loser." Like
Well,
the
his
whole game, bro.
plan is to annoy people.
Yeah, and it
That's his whole
works.
thing.
It works. People get mad, bro.
He's
Yeah, I
the
can
reason
imagine.
people wear sunglasses and have earphones.
I think they should ban that.
Okay, so
So right now we did disagree. Let's just pretend we've never heard it before.
right.
What do you mean say less? I like blah 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 blah.
okay, even if you're saying saying something banal,
Banal.
What are you, a parrot?
Jesus Christ,
I'm just
dude.
trying to make it.
I know, it's
the
fun.
conflict's gone because I agree already, and I don't like to agree with this guy, but he's not wrong.
It will seem original, and if you make it vague, open-ended, and sphinx-like. Powerful people impress and intimidate. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish. These are the point forms. Silence generally makes people uncomfortable. They will jump in to nervously fill the silence.
Facts.
Absolutely. We've talked about this.
We've all got
Laughter.
Yeah.
You ever been in an awkward moment and you're like, joke, joke, joke,
Yeah.
joke.
Oh, absolutely. That's
Go.
what
It's like a
comedians do.
SWAT. It's like a SWAT team.
Yeah.
Okay, what's weird about this is the more we do these whatever they're called, recurring clips, is we talk to comics that like have read this book. Like when they were children, they were given this book to read. We won't name names, but there's 2.
Nobody ever gave me this book to read.
No,
No.
Well, how would you have
Too many people.
responded?
Too
I
many
wouldn't have been
people have
able to
told me.
read it. I don't read.
A lot of people recommended this.
Imagine being like, oh, this worked for Hitler? Oh, shit. Stalin and Hitler? Oh, my God.
Generally, saying less makes you appear more profound and mysterious. Be particularly careful with sarcasm. Rarely is it valuable. Be careful with arousing suspicion or insecurity by being silent. At times, it's easier to blend in by playing the jester.
Nice. Well, that's what we do. yeah.
Wait. That's everything he just said not to do.
Yeah,
No, he's saying pick your moment.
that's like that's
like-
the
To break the
that's the
ice.
exception to the rule.
Use your sexy's funny charm.
There's exceptions to rules.
Funny guys get a pass.
He's using a spell. He's not. He's saying that if you have the charm, use it.
Yeah,
And you'll probably
Exactly.
be funnier if you save it.
This is why I don't read, guys. I didn't get any of the subtext.
I thought it's because you can't.
All right, that's 27 minutes. Did you guys
Episode
want
45.
Did you want?
No, I loved the end.
Do you guys have anything to plug? Does anyone
Yeah,
have
so I'm good.
do you have anything to plug?
You have a new show
Oh yeah, a new show comes out every Wednesday. The Wednesday Night FOMO, the rebirth of it
at
at Black Room Comedy Club.
What
Black
time?
Room Comedy
Eight-
Club?
that would be a good name.
the Back Room Comedy Club.
Black Room.
The Black Room Comedy Club. Yeah, no, it's gonna be 8 p.m. every single Wednesday.
The Black Room Comedy Club, where every night's Nubian.
It's gonna be sick. It's
Brought
gonna
to you
be
by Katie
it's gonna be
Robinson.
really cool. I'm very excited.
Yeah, we're
Wednesday night FOMO.
I'm excited. Your
Yeah.
show was great when it was at Nothing Fancy.
Yeah.
so I'm
Shout out
excited
Nothing
that it's-
Fancy.
It's gonna take a few weeks to like build it back up to what it was, but it's good. I'm excited.
All right, guys. This has been the Bubbies Boys podcast.
I've been Brando Jokes.
I've been Ariel Cake and Comedy.
I've been Max Sheldrick.
Tell 2 friends to tell 2 friends.